Technology and autism, applications that can facilitate learning. In the present day, new technologies have revolutionized the way we live and interact with the world. These technological advancements have had a significant impact on all aspects of our lives. Do you know what technology is and what its benefits are? Interesting facts. Technology is very useful for effectively and quickly solving many difficulties that arise in people's daily lives. It is used to create instruments, tools, and knowledge that provide the possibility for human beings to change their environment and adapt to it. It allows for increased learning opportunities and, in turn, expands knowledge about different resources and devices, generating new forms of interaction, communication, and social inclusion, as they provide resources and support for access to products and services in any society. Among its most significant advantages, we can cite the following. Allows quick access to information. Facilitates communication. Enables entertainment. Stimulates creativity. Facilitates educational processes. Simplifies household tasks. Provides improvements in terms of people's mobility. Generates new jobs. People with disabilities have also had new opportunities regarding the use of these new devices. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support enables us to continue creating high-quality content, especially for you. Technology and disability. New technologies have created a world of possibilities to improve the quality of life of people with disabilities, providing them with unprecedented opportunities and tools to overcome barriers and fully participate in society. From assistive devices to specialized applications and software, technology has proven to be a key factor in promoting digital inclusion and equality of opportunity. What are the benefits of new technologies for people with disabilities? New technologies have generalized access to information for people with disabilities. Communication and connection. New technologies have transformed the way we communicate, and this has had an especially significant impact on people with disabilities. Thanks to tools such as email, social networks, or instant messaging applications, people with disabilities can communicate more easily and quickly with others, breaking down geographical and communication barriers. This allows them to establish relationships, participate in communities, and access social and work opportunities. Accessibility. One of the most important aspects of new technologies is their ability to improve accessibility for people with disabilities. From devices with touch screens and voice recognition to screen reading software and assisted navigation systems, assistive technologies are designed for universal access. These innovations allow people with disabilities to interact with devices and applications easily and comfortably, opening up a world of possibilities and opportunities. Education and employment. New technologies have transformed the ways of employment for people with disabilities. Through online learning platforms, virtual courses, and accessible educational resources, people with disabilities can access educational and training opportunities that were previously inaccessible to them. Similarly, technologies have expanded employment possibilities, enabling people with disabilities to work remotely, access online job opportunities, and use assistive tools to perform work tasks. Mobility and transport. People with disabilities often face challenges related to mobility and transportation. However, new technologies have provided innovative solutions to overcome these barriers. For example, assisted mobility devices, such as electric wheelchairs and mobility scooters, have improved the independence and autonomy of people with disabilities. Additionally, ride-sharing applications and home delivery services make moving around and acquiring goods and services easier. Independence. New technologies have enabled people with disabilities to live more independently and autonomously. Smart devices, such as virtual assistants and voice control systems, provide people with disabilities the ability to control their environment, perform daily tasks, and access services and supports without the need for constant assistance. These technologies promote the autonomy and dignity of people with disabilities, allowing them to make decisions and lead a fuller life. Entertainment and culture. New technologies have expanded entertainment opportunities and access to culture for people with disabilities. For example, ebooks and audiobooks provide access to literature for people with visual impairments. Similarly, accessible cinema and television, online music applications, and streaming platforms allow people with disabilities to enjoy a wide range of cultural and artistic content. These technologies promote inclusion and ensure that people with disabilities can participate in cultural experiences satisfactorily. Autism and technology, a necessary relationship. The autism spectrum is one of the most common developmental disorders today, making sociability and the expression of emotions and feelings difficult. It has been shown that technological advances can also help in the improvement of people with autism spectrum disorder, facilitating their stimulation and development. Therefore, the interest in advancing the more complex aspects of these individuals has increased in recent years, seeking a solution through new technologies. Computer games, virtual reality, or robots are the most common and are currently used to create therapeutic and psychological environments. Adapting to the new interactions that are generated in this context and taking advantage of them is not only necessary but can have very positive effects. With the right supervision and individualization, considering the vulnerability of cases of autism spectrum disorder and always considering them as tools to achieve specific goals, there is great potential for new technologies in the intervention in autism disorder. Therefore, with responsible and directed use, they are generators of accessibility and facilitators. Here are some advantages of technology for people with autism spectrum disorder. People with autism can use technology through devices that become tools for communication and learning facilitators. This way, we can encourage their independence and autonomy in daily activities and in following routines. Additionally, technology allows for socialization and building relationships, enabling interaction with others. A great advantage of technology is the ability to access it from any point with a connection, which also allows us to reach people with autism without the need for travel, being able to provide listening, support, advice, and intervention despite the distance. This aspect, in turn, leads to learning and empowerment of parents regarding the intervention with their child. What areas of development can be stimulated in autistic individuals through technology? Given the quantity and variety of technological resources available for treating people with autism spectrum disorder, it can be said that almost all spheres of development can be worked on with some form of information and communication technologies. Below, we list the most relevant ones. Communication. For autistic children without access to verbal language or with mobility issues, applications that allow eye tracking or that give them a voice can be of great help. Language development. There are applications that react to auditory inputs and stimulate the first words. Organization and autonomy. Some applications provide help in creating sequences of different activities. By repeatedly performing a daily action with the help of the application, a significant improvement in autonomy can be achieved. Psychometricity. Through imitation and body schema, control over movements and the body can be greatly improved. Spatial orientation and executive functions. Through robots, for example, a person with autism can be assisted in assimilating spatial concepts and planning routes. Leisure and socialization. Applications that allow playing alone or with others in a safe environment. Some are specific to autism. Workforce integration. Applications for adults that help them through step-by-step guides and supervision. What technological applications can facilitate the learning of autistic individuals? There are technological tools that can be very useful in treating specific aspects of the cognitive development of autistic individuals. Students with autism can use screen readers, voice recognition programs, adaptive keyboards, and other technological tools that can facilitate their active participation in educational activities. These technologies improve the accessibility of study materials and promote inclusion in the virtual environment. Inclusive proctoring. Using tools like these can improve accessibility to higher education and corporate training for users with functional diversity or reduced mobility, avoiding unnecessary travel to take an in-person exam. Phonological awareness. Through this application, we can work on vocabulary acquisition, letter and syllable discrimination, sentence expansion, and semantic structure. Let Me Talk. It is a communication tool that allows you to select images and construct sentences. It enables the use of pictograms, the addition of other images, or photographs. I Write. Working on strokes and letter identification can be a lot of fun through this application. By tracing finger strokes on shapes, letters, and numbers, dynamic drawings appear as they trace, allowing interaction once they are completed. Regardless of the importance of using technology for individuals with disabilities, including those with autism spectrum disorder, it is considered necessary to learn how to use them responsibly. This is especially crucial when they are used by young children and particularly when the users are individuals with autism. Here are some recommendations to promote proper use of technology in individuals with autism. Avoiding their use before bedtime. For many individuals with autism, using these devices before sleep can increase activity levels and alertness. In particular, the blue light emitted by these devices has been found to disrupt melatonin levels in anyone, which affects sleep health. It is advisable to replace this practice with more suitable alternatives, such as reading a story together. Limit screen time exposure. Incorporate a set time for using these devices into the routine and establish a predetermined duration. For individuals with autism spectrum disorder, it can be highly beneficial to provide advance notice and visual support in this regard. Parental control. Prioritize educational content and tailor it to the user's age and abilities. Additionally, establish control over advertising and other unwanted content. Devices should have a specific purpose. Individuals with autism sometimes use tablets or other devices like smartphones as a means of communication. It is important that the devices used for this purpose are not the same as those used for leisure or entertainment. Do not use technology to avoid conflicts or occupy time. Foster waiting times and patience through riddles, storytelling, or small motor activities instead of providing a mobile device. This will help address impulsivity, encourage waiting, and stimulate creativity and imagination. Take advantage of moments of rest to promote communication and shared games rather than relying on technology. In a general sense, we can say that technological applications serve individuals with autism by helping them overcome limitations or barriers, promoting their personal development and well-being, fostering their integration into the digital world, and providing gratifying experiences. If you like this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue creating quality content especially for you.